Hello friends, welcome back. In this video, we will start working on the functionality. So we are going to work on this Pomodoro application. So let me open this folder, and here inside we have two folders. One is finished and one is start. So we are going to work on the start folder. So let me open this, and inside SRC folder, we have app.js. So just open this app.js and we will start coding here. Okay. So let me make this bigger. Press Ctrl and backtick key and make sure that your application is running by pressing npm start. Okay. So inside app.js, we have all the classes and HTML. And first we will create the state. Okay. So here I'll say const, and here I'll say time left and set time left. That is equal to use state, and we need 25 minutes. Okay. So I'll say 25, and let's import React. So import React, and we need use state. So use state from React. Okay. So 25 will be our minutes, and we want to decrement this number every second. So here I'll do multiply by 60. Okay. And now inside the span, we have minutes. So here I'll say minutes. Okay. We will create this variable, and this will be seconds. So here I'll say seconds. Now we will calculate what the minutes and second is. So up above here, I'll say const minutes equals to, and let's take this variable time left, divide by 60, and we will round this off. So here I'll say math dot float, and let's take this inside round brackets. Okay. So now this will be round off, and then we want seconds. So const seconds, that is equal to time left minus minutes into 60. Okay. Let me save this file. So here, as you can see, we have 25 minutes and 0 seconds. And now we want to add an extra 0 before this 0. Okay. So we are going to use a method called pad start. So first let me write the code, then I'll explain you. So let's take this in round brackets. Okay. And after this, I'll say dot to string. Okay. We are going to convert this into a string. And here I'll say dot pad start, and the first argument will be a number 2, and then we need a character which is 0. So let's save this and let me explain you this code. So basically we are going to take this number and then convert this into a string, because pad start only works on string. Okay, so then we will say how many numbers we want, and this is going to be the character that we are going to fill. So this 0 will get added, okay, before this. Okay, so as you can see, this 0 has been added here. And if I say, let's say 4, and if I save this, so as you can see, there are 4 zeros. So 3 zeros have been added, and this was already been there. So let's keep it 2 because we want 2 characters. Okay, let me save this, and the same thing goes for minutes. Okay, so let me copy this and I'll just paste it here. Okay, let me save this. Now let's say if it is 1 minute, okay, instead of 25, if it is 1 minute, then it will show 0 1. Now as you can see, this is repetitive code, so we will create a function for this. So let's create a function. So here I'll say function, and the name of the function will be pad time. Okay, this name you can keep it anything, but I'm keeping pad time. And here I'll pass an argument which is time, and here we need to say return. So it will return time dot to string dot pad time, sorry, pad start, and here we'll take number and the character that we wanted. So we want 0. Okay, let me save this, and then let's copy this function, and here we'll paste the function and we'll take round brackets. Okay, and let's remove this, and let's close this. Let me save this. Let me make this bigger. Again, let's remove this. Okay, and here I'll say pad time, and let's take this inside round brackets. Save this. Okay, the spelling is incorrect, so function. So now as you can see, we have created a function for the repetitive code. Okay, so this is working fine. And now let's work on the title. So here I'll say const and title, set title, that is equal to use state and inside I'll say let the countdown begins. Okay, let me save this, and inside this h2 I'll just remove this and I'll say title. Okay, save this. So as you can see, we have the title, let the countdown begins. So this is done, and now we can start working on this functionality. So if I click on the start button, this timer will start. Okay, so now for that, first let's write the name of the function. So on click, that is going to be start timer. Okay, this is the function that we need to create. So let me copy the name of the function, and here I'll say function. Okay, and let me paste the name of the function. So function is, the spelling is incorrect. So function set timer, and here inside this function I'll be using set interval. So set interval. Okay, and inside we are going to have an arrow function, and then we need a timer to change after every second. So here I'll say 1000. Okay, so this is 1000 milliseconds, so that is 1 second, and here I'll say set time left. Okay, and that is going to be time left, sorry, time left -1. So let me save this, and now if I click on this start button, so as you can see, so this timer has started working and it decremented to 59, but then it stopped. Okay, so here let me change this to 10 seconds. Okay, let me save this. So if I click on start again, so as you can see, this timer changed to 9. So the timer stopped at 9. Okay, so why this is happening, let me explain you. So first time it will say time left -1. Okay, and then the next time it actually captures the number from the previous render. Okay, where time left was 9. Since 9 is equal to 9, nothing really changed, so React will say that I'm not going to re-render this. Okay, so what is the solution for this? So as we discussed, React is pulling the number from previous render and it says nothing has changed, so I will not re-render. So the solution is that we can take an arrow function. So here I'll say time left. Okay, and then we need an arrow function. So basically this is a kind of functional syntax. So this is the React way of saying, okay, I'm going to look at the previous value of this and update another value. Okay, let me save this and let's refresh this. Okay, and let's click on the start button. So now as you can see, this timer started working fine and it is working properly. This is what we wanted. Okay, so now as you can see, our timer is reading negative number, so this should not happen, right? So we need to add a condition. So here inside this set time left, here I'll take a curly braces. Okay, and inside this, okay, let me cut this out. Okay, and let me paste it, and here I'll add a condition: if time left is greater than or equal to 1, okay, then return this one, time left -1. Okay, or else if this is not true, then return 0. Okay, let me save this. Now let's refresh this and let's click on the start button. So this is working fine, and once it will reach 0, then it will stop. So now it has stopped and we are not getting any negative value. So this is working fine. Here once we reach 0, then we'll reset the timer. Okay, so that we will be doing in the next video. And one more thing we need to do is that this set interval will change after every 1 second, so this will lead to a memory leak, so we need to clean up this function. So that we will do in the next video. So this is it for this video, and in the next video we will talk about stopping and resetting the timer. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.